of Bulgaria, 290 kilos for his opening squat. And he is not just a podium threat. Believe me, he's a threat for the overall title.
Posted some incredible numbers in training, but he has to do them on the platform.
Wow. This is an indication what he's got on the day. Much anticipated world's debut. Brandon all smiles.
Hit 3:15 at his nationals in March. Never seen him in the IPF before.
At the nationals, tying Gustav Hedlund's world record at 895. He is capable. Oh!
And he is on full.
The Guyane in 300 kilos for the world record holder, Gustav Hedlund. Gustav, former junior world champion, and despite holding the world record total, has never won an open world championship. Oh my goodness! Literally landed in his plane from the other side of the world today, made weight with 30 seconds on the clock, which might be a record in and of itself.
It might be. We heard he hadn't made weight.
And opening with the heaviest squat. Is this bold? Is this foolish? We're about to find out. Oh my goodness! If he 305 kilos, sizable 15 kilo jump, still 2.5 kilos below his personal best.
I think this might give us some kind of indication what kind of shape he's in. Is he in the 906 kind of shape? He might be.
With his top end being 315, we knew 295 was going to move quick, but 310 is going to give us a lot better indication where his top end is going to be today.
I think he's got more.
Last, depending on what Carlos has, it's either him or Carlos.
So maybe put a conservative third squat in, save it for the deadlift, save some energy.
I think that might be the prudent choice because Gustav Hedlund, 315, he squatted 325. Brandon will outpull Gustav. Just arriving from the other side of the world today.
I can't imagine putting together a competition of this standard just having arrived from the airport. No chance for a sleep.
Making weight at the very last second. I feel like each and every lift we're going to look for it to finally catch up to him. Will 325 slow him much? And this is incredible.
He sped up.
And this is incredible.
Than his opener.
And in terms of comparison, whether Gustav Hedlund and Brandon Pitre are close to their previous personal best, they're somewhat pacing. Whereas Emil looks like if he could hit this, he's going to start pulling away and put something up we've never seen from him before.
I thought that had ground to a halt. He got it moving again.
Trying to hold serve. The fellow contenders are pushing past anything they've ever put up. If Brandon wants that title, he's going to have to do the same. He's hit this in training leading into the World Championships.
But it's very different when you have to fly to a different country and do it on the platform.
This could answer a lot of questions, whether you can meet the standard. Oh! And Brandon Pitre is also 27.5, small personal best for him. Whoa, and that looked as solid as a second.
Visa, the late travel, made way, as you say, 30 seconds to go.
If he can pull off a world record under those conditions, I don't want to hear an excuse from anybody.
The bravery of him, even to attempt this, is just incredible, but his second squat was fantastic.
That's a reasonable attempt selection. Oh my goodness.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. Oh.
2-to-1 on depth, and the national team coach heading on over to the jury as they review it.
We have a 5-man jury, a 3-2 decision.
From that angle, it kind of looked good to me.
But that is the angle he got a white from. And they've overruled.
The jury!
It's the world record.
And the plot continues to get sweeter for Carlos. The crowd showing their appreciation.
Give us breaking the squat world record after only making weight with 30 seconds to go.
Carlos, 165 for his opening bench as we move directly into the 93s.
Now this is the lift that really hurts him. He's got a massive squat, he's got a massive deadlift. He's a little bit behind the pace on bench.
Depending how he feels by the time we get to deadlifts, he might be pulling last. Depending what he does in the bench press event, he might be pulling.
He's a great guy. He worked the platform at the World Bench Championships in Texas only a couple of weeks ago. Great way to give back to the sport.
Yeah. He's been at the venue each and every day of the World Championships. Bump into him all over town, very approachable. That's a pretty smooth opener.
To the Swedish record in March with 2:18.
Now, of recent, Gustav has had on and off pec issues. He said he's 100% now. Let's see how his bench moves. Okay.
It moves really well.
Very deep. And there's discussion. Could he possibly take Jonathan Keiko's bench press world record? Usually that's Jonathan Keiko's.
Yeah, absolutely. But he's done 2:32.5, and his training has gone really well since then.
And today, Emil seems to be on another level.
You don't often see 500.
Peterson, Griffin.
Losing a little bit of ground now on bench after leading the way on squat.
And there was a small big 10-kilo jump, but he's hit 212.5.
This matches his second attempt from his national competition in March. And he ended up, as you say, with 212.5 that day.
If he holds serve on bench press, matching that with the 5 extra kilos he picked up from squats. Okay, wow, that's
slowed down a lot.
212.5 for Gustav Hedlund. And things are getting interesting.
Wow.
In comparison, and we have to.
Will it be a distraction though? Will it encourage him to overreach?
If I'm honest, I think it might be, let's see how this moves. A 10-kilo jump and then an 11-kilo jump. Not usually something you'd see. Yeah, the world record is definitely not there today, but with 177.5 kilos.
We've seen quite a conservative 2.5 kilo increment go in for Krastev's third bench. And I think that's a smart move. He's in the fight for the win here.
Yeah, his facial expressions leaving the platform was not giving me a whole lot of confidence. And Griffin, 3 for 3. 5 we thought was tough. 212.5 is his previous personal best, but I think the Americans doing the right decision, only loading 210. And even this is going to be difficult.
He can't afford to miss. That's the reality of it.
This 2.5 kilos might be pivotal later on. Wow, you know what? Looked a lot like his second.
Yeah, 220 would just be a stretch too far, and you're potentially leaving 5 kilos behind though.
In a battle this close, and Brendan hasn't missed yet. He needs all these kilos to stack up. Wow.
Really nice.
That was convincing. You know what? 2020 hindsight, he might have had 220, but
Maybe
I'm glad they loaded 217.5.
But you know what? It's Krastev this. Oh, there, what was the yellow?
He jumped the command.
Did he?
I wasn't shy for Emil Krastev.
I think what she's saying is he heard a noise and thought it was the command.
The way that moved, it looked like the 5 for Emil Krastev of Bulgaria. Once he hits this, it'll bring his total to 877.5 and put him temporarily into first place if everybody should hit their firsts. However, Brandon Pitre, amongst the big 3, is the biggest deadlifter. And then, of course, we have Carlos. Wow. If him and Brandon Pitre both hit their openers, they will be neck and neck at 867.5.
Well, Pitre will have way more headroom, I think, than Gustav.
Pitre is also the lighter lifter and the bigger puller.
That looked good.
Brennan has pulled 367.5. But he beat his previous best squat earlier today. I'm assuming he's going to have more than that later on if he needs it. Wow.
He's made a statement.
After he hits this, his total will be at 860 kilos, putting him temporarily into 4th place.
7.5 behind Pitre and Hedlund, with Krastev another 10 kilos out in front.
Oh, wow, okay. But currently, pacing for bronze, but it's tight.
But this will get him ahead with the rest of the field, rest of the front runners anyway, still to put in their second deadlifts. So that's the important thing. He gets ahead here, and then everyone else has to hit to get past him.
But he's closing the gap. However, he's also got people behind him closing the gap in Carlos, Peterson, Griffin. There's opposition ahead of him and behind him. but he needs these 20 kilos.
Looking more focused for this lift. That's slowed him down a lot.
That's a tank.
Given the externals, though, is this ambitious? Is this overly ambitious to put 370 on for his second?
Right. Absolutely right.
We said it for his squat, though, didn't we?
He's a tough guy to call.
But that fatigue has got to hit him at some point.
You gotta love it. Home sweet home. Can he take it to the promised land? And he's a fighter, Joe.
But he can't lock it. He can't lock it. That's heartbreaking.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
If I'm a betting man, I'm betting it's there. This might just put it out of reach for Gustav and Pitre. And he might have,
Oh, well, that changes everything. Gets Gustav ahead, pulling for the lead. And he's in familiar territory. He's done this before.
Gustav nudges his way with authority into the gold medal position, forcing the hand of Team USA to answer the call. Hang on to it. Pay very close attention to that left hand. The crowd behind him. Oh, wow.
He's got the support.
Oh, wow.
His second was work, but he had a little bit more. Will this be decided in the weigh-in room?
Oh! It's caught! Just that left hand again. Good when he's leaving, though. Holy smokes.
Maybe it was just a cramp.
Oh.
I mean, this won't give him the podium.
No,
I think the competition's moved on.
It won't win him any medals, but it'll win him over the crowd, I am sure.
He's clutching his leg again.